Right, well, I think I got lost in translation the other day. I bought one of these from eBay about 2-3 years ago, and they were, I think it was £8. Now, obviously, OEX has brought their own version of it out, which is brilliant by the looks of it. The thing I found with this, after a while, this stand is very stable and very low. Very low. So, if I wanted to use these style of stove heads, that would screw into there, you know, a nice bit of stability on there. You use this straight into there, but I found I got a lot of blowback on this and not a great connection after a while. It was alright 2 or 3 times, and then it started leaking, and depends on the tins and everything. So I got one of these and I thought, well, if I use that, it's not very stable to put that on top of there. Not at all. Not at all. So I thought, well, if I could get something that would fit from that to that, I could use them tins on there. You know, that was on about, if I could get a better fitting of that to connect to there, I would still use it. The only reason I got this was I've got 3 types of stove like this that'll fit and be stable onto there that you can put a pan on, brilliant. But the main reason for it was for me Takana. Obviously you could use the same sort of thing with jet boil. But those who've got a Takana stove will know. The stove system itself that will spot on fit onto here, screw into here, and it means I can use the gas from these cheap camping bottles on the Takana stove. Now that's a lot lower. That's flat to the ground compared to the one I've seen off OEX. I'm not knocking it. That's very stable and flat to the ground, and that's how I would use that. With that in conjunction, I just wish they had a screw on that could adapt to that. I find that a better, safer system. That one. You know, if I'm using this style of stove, this is an old one from OEX. Well, this a few years. I've used this quite a few times. One of these style, then yeah, I can use that 100%. 100%, because that'll fit straight into there, and there's a bottle of light on the ground, so that's got its own stability. I use my little BRS on it as well, which is ideal because that's a tiny little stove, and you know, for packing, it packs away to nothing. Kind of gets away from packing it down to nothing if you've got to bring this little contraption along. But you know, if I'm using the BRS 9 times out of 10, I'll just carry a little tin like that. Yeah, that's what I was on about. Not so much using that like that. That would be just ridiculous. Using that like that would just be stupidity. Having said that, you know, if that's your only option, then you just have to get rocks or something to balance it. Maybe you even put a scratch into the ground that you could refill so it didn't look like anybody'd been there to bury it deep in the ground. I suppose there is options, but yeah, that after a few times it started to leak. Whether it had been a couple of dodgy tins or not, I mean, the idea being is you put the fatter end under the lip, then you get the insert on that side, and you can hear it straight away. It's not the best. You know, I just hope that, see what I mean? It's no, that's why I wasn't keen on that fitting. The concept's brilliant, you know, whether it's dodgy tins or, you know, it's just don't like it.